In the midst of World War II, as Europe burned from one end to the other, a group of men appeared on the Eastern Front who seemed to have emerged from the pages of an ancient legend. They were the Tuvan Horsemen, coming from the distant Siberian steppes, from a land that still retains the echo of ancient throat songs and the scent of smoke rising from nomadic tents. These men had known nothing but horses and the cold, hunting arrows and primitive hunting rifles, until one day the Soviet Union called upon them to fight against the Third Reich. They responded as if the spirits of the ancient Mongols had been reborn. They advanced on their long journey to the front, riding their horses, which were closer to them than their own children. They looked nothing like other soldiers. Their fur hats and clothes trimmed with ancient leather cords accompanied them, as if they refused to abandon the features of their ancestors. They carried modern rifles sent by Moscow, but their faces tilted eastward and their sharp eyes that knew their way through the snow made them resemble a shadow from the time of Genghis Khan. At first, the Germans mocked. How would these nomads withstand a war of aircraft, tanks, and heavy artillery? But the mockery quickly melted away, giving way to fear that haunted them on cold nights. Horsemen would suddenly appear from the woods, firing and disappearing like the wind, leaving behind scattered corpses and a trail of terror. They knew the terrain like the backs of their horses, moving silently, hunting as if they were still chasing wolves in the steppe. The German soldier who survived their encounter swore he saw men with Asian faces shining in the snowstorm, appearing and disappearing as if the snow itself protected them. For the horsemen themselves, war was not just a military affair. They felt the spirits of their Mongol ancestors marching with them and the distant steppe watching them. When the war ended, the survivors returned to their distant homes. They returned to their tents, their horses, their nights of ringing songs and the bright stars above the steppes.